Izzy Wilson was one of the first people I'd met in Williamsburg. As the spunky cashier at Untapped Books Café, where I served an ever-revolving menu of savory dishes, artisanal sandwiches, and a wide selection of cold craft beers to our eclectic customers, we clicked instantly. She appointed herself my personal guide to all things Brooklyn, so when she needed a place to crash for a few days, I let her stay with me. That had been 3 weeks ago, and she was still here. Izzy was taller than me and had longer arms, which gave her a better angle for taking the picture. "Hashtag squad goals," she said, making a goofy grin. The light caught her hair, which was only a few inches long. This week it was a shade of aquamarine that I imagined the ocean around the Bahamas must look, and it made her look like an ecstatic pixie. "Send that to me, will ya?" I asked. "I'll post it to Insta," she replied. "Perfect," I agreed. Since moving to Williamsburg, I'd seriously upped my social media game. I went from only updating my status when something interesting happened to posting to multiple sites a day, several times a day. Plus, I was in charge of the social media accounts for the bookstore/cafe where Izzy and I worked. Izzy swiped around on her phone. "Done." She checked the screen. "Plans?" "None," I admitted. "It's a good thing I'm working the late shift. I never expected to make it past the first round of the competition, much less win the tournament." "Me too. Evening shift, I mean. I never doubted we'd come out on top. The two of us together? Unstoppable." Undoubtedly filled with the same pride I was, she grinned again at the trophy as I wedged it into my messenger bag. "This totes calls for a celebration." I checked my bank account balance on my phone. It wasn't pretty. Williamsburg had an awful lot to offer. A fabulous range of live indie music, mind-blowing street art, delicious, flavorful dishes served from an ever-rotating fleet of food trucks, a unique and constantly changing selection of funky craft beers, and none of it was cheap. Despite working as many hours as the cafe would allow, and staying at my aunt's for free in exchange for keeping an eye on her adorable cat Rufus, I was perpetually broke. As long as your idea of a celebration doesn't cost much more than a lemonade at that new handcart in Domino Park, I'm in. Izzy hooked her arm around mine. "I know a little place where the beers are cold, the service is great, and we always get a discount." We spent enough time at Untapped Books Café working, and still found ourselves there off the clock more often than not. In addition to the very handy employee discount, pretty much everyone I knew in Williamsburg either worked there or ate there every day. Food at Untapped was half price for us, but we paid full price for beer unless we were overstocked. The way we're pushing pursuit of hoppiness, they'd probably pay us to take it off their hands, I suggested. "Sounds good. After that tournament, I'm starving, and Parker's been working on a vegan mock egg salad I'm dying to taste test." Izzy, like approximately half of Williamsburg as far as I could tell, was vegan. Parker Reed, the enthusiastic day chef at the cafe, was always inventing new recipes for our eclectic customers. He was a genius in the kitchen and made sure to have options for multiple dietary restrictions from vegan to gluten-free. I used to think vegan food sounded gross, but the more dishes I tried, the more I liked it. I wasn't giving up delicious fried shrimp po' boy sandwiches anytime soon, but a vegan egg salad sounded intriguing. "Deal," I agreed.